Well, this is looking pretty good. What's going down, everyone? My name is Mac here at the MacGyver7 channel. Today we're going to be covering Borderlands 3 news for as far as the 4th DLC that's going to be coming down to the platform of what Gearbox has given to us. We have Psycho Krieg and the fantastic Fustercluck on top of the 10th on the patch, what came through for 1.16. Let's go ahead and take a peek on what's changed inside of the Borderlands land. One of the cooler things that I like to point out is the level cap is going to be something that's increased to 65 for all you Vault Hunters that wanted a little bit more XP and a little bit more gain on top of that. You're going to be able to get that. On top of, I'll leave this link down below so you can see exactly what the finite details of which you can see inside of this epic DLC. Now, for as far as what's end up changing in 1.16, we've got some general fixes that we should take a pure overlay look at. Looking at the pure overlay for as far as the 10th, the new content that comes inside of us is going to be the bigger portion on top of the level cap, which increased by 5. The general fixes on top of the ammo and the SDU upgrade for the pistol, shotgun, submachine gun, assault gun, grenades, 2 explosives of the SDUs, and the upgrades for as far as the lost loot machines in Sanctuary 3. Addressing the report concerns of the refill ammo and promoting that would be in the persistent client inside of the sessions, on top of a few extra. Now, we're taking a little bit more of a closer look at the general portions as we stream on past that situation of the refillable prompt ammo that was a lot of the situations inside of stores that were hitting past the portion of multiplayer. Now, looking at the address class icon for as far as the shop profile in Steam and the Epic Gaming PC platforms for the crossplay, that has also been a general fix because that was something that we all wanted to see for as far as an intertwine between playing between all systems. But you know, just in anything, it takes time in order for these things to hammer out. Now, looking at Mayhem changes, there's going to be a lot of stuff as we kind of like scroll down and kind of take a look over for as far as what's going to end up happening right over here. Now let's take a closer look so we can see together what changed. Now, looking at the situation for as far as the players will not be able to change and redeem themselves in a fight for the life when the Slayer is active and they have killed an enemy with melee. The Mayhem modifier will no longer change when the player joins through the matchmaker, on top of the situation where the damage scaling supports and the shields and the Nova reflect behavior. Characters have come down to another fix on top of the situation where Amara ties in the bind and the argument with the situation of now going towards the passes, guns, and melees, and the situation in enemies. So these are the situations that are going to come down to the damage, and they are going to be able to go past the enemies and caught in the portions. You're going to be seeing a lot of the interactions. No changes have been made to any of the skills though. Looking at like Beastmaster and the head count and the passive skills no longer prevents the rocks attacks from gaining their proper number of changes and scoring in the critical hits, so you're going to be able to hit all those lovely precision points. The Beastmaster also comes down to the portions of the skills where they continue in the damage and the beast portions and the targets throughout the skills and the durations, also on top of the situations for the class mod. Now the situation in the bot will no longer reset and damage stack increases, and the enemies take damage for the splash sources of the elements and the damage and otherwise the overtime. The Beastmaster and the friendly portion of the bot now will increase as we scroll up on top of the situation for the damage which goes down to it. So that's kind of pretty cool. I'm definitely digging that. The pet's going to get a little bit more bulk-tastic in damage, and then the gunner for as far as the brass passive skill and the applies bonus damages to both the Iron Bear weapon rather than just the left. Hot fixes will apply, wait just a minute when the screen comes into it. So right when you're basically booting up inside of your Borderlands, it's going to take a second. They'll probably just say hot fix applied. It'll do this little ding thing and you're pretty much good to go. So that is your 1.16 for Borderlands 3. Have fun, everyone. If you're new to the channel, you can always subscribe. It's absolutely free, helps me out as a creator, and if you do today, who knows, maybe Claptrap will finally find a home, but you'll have to subscribe to find out. One of the cooler things that I'll be doing later on today, we'll be playing some Borderlands with my brother. He's never played BL3, so I figured we'll try to game it up a little bit and work our way towards that DLC. It might take a second, but figured if you are new to the network or a returning community member, you can always join later on today to have a little bit more fun. And I'll see you guys and gals in the near future. Stay classy, stay safe, and I'll see you there.